Is right now a good time to buy a house in Nashville, Tennessee? So you're thinking about buying a home in Nashville and you keep hearing about all the bad news, the recession, the rising interest rates, and you wonder if now really is the time to buy. That's the number one question that buyers are talking to us about. And on this video today, we're going to talk about whether now really is the time to jump into the housing market and buy a home in Nashville. Hi, I'm Lorene Hetherington. I lead a team of agents here in Nashville, and I'm with Parks Realty and HetheringtonTeam.com. Our team has had the great pleasure of helping more than 1,000 people buy and sell their homes. And one of the things that I love about my job is that it is always changing. So if you're thinking about buying and that's on the radar, you need to think about purchasing a home and you don't know whether now is the time. Well, this video is for you. Okay, let me first of all say that this is a decision that you individually have to make. If you're moving to Nashville to take a new job, or if you live here already, you really need to weigh the pros and cons of the cost of renting. Our rental prices here have gone nuts. We have 100 people a day moving to Nashville, Tennessee, and landlords just keep raising rent because they can. Some of our buyers have had their rent raised $400 to $500 a month, which is huge. So renting, though, is a good idea if you think you're only going to be in Nashville for a year. But if you're moving here to take a new job, say a medical residency at Vanderbilt, or you're going to be hired on at a tech company, and you know you're going to be in Nashville for a couple of years, you really should consider buying. There's some good and bad news on the Nashville housing market right now. The bad news is, of course, the interest rates are higher than they were a year ago, so it costs more to buy a house. Last year, rates were 3%. This year, they're almost double that. So that means you may need to scale back on the price point to keep your housing budget where you want it to be. On a positive side, though, homes are sitting on the market longer. A couple of months ago, we had to literally jump on a house the second it hit the market, go all in, way over asking, waive all contingencies. But right now, in many cases, we can really negotiate. And instead of being up against 10 other offers, there may be only a couple of other buyers going for that exact same house. So that's a bonus. Buyers are starting to see a more even playing field, and we're so excited about that. So rates are higher, owning a home costs more, but the inventory is staying on the market longer, and buyers have a little bit more negotiating power. Which leads me, of course, to the elephant in the room. Is the market correcting? We get this question a lot, and I don't think we're going to see a dip in prices because Nashville's market is so strong, but I do think we'll see a stabilization of home prices. So instead of homes going up 20% a year, it'll be in the single digits, which is still fantastic. For example, an $800K house at 5% appreciation will then be $840 next year. So you combine that $40K rise in house prices with the $30K you're gonna lose in renting. So it's serious money that you have to think about. As far as the housing market and its overall health, the last big market crash was in '08. And I know all about it because I was selling homes during that crash. And I can tell you there are some key differences between then and right now. In '08, you could basically, sadly fog a mirror and you could get a loan. There were a lot of lenders giving loans with ARMs, meaning the interest rate fluctuated with the market. So some people were getting 3 to 4 loans on multiple homes, and then the economy hit the skids and they could no longer make their payments. There was also another key difference. There was 5 times the amount of inventory on the market in '08 as there is today. Today, lenders are also much more picky. They're much stricter with who they loan to, and people are really buying within their means, which is healthier for them and healthier for the market. We still also have a shortage of homes. Our inventory is low, so that's a bonus as well. Of course, no doubt about it, it's a changing market. If you are going to be moving to Nashville and staying for a few years, owning still makes sense. The key is just to team up with a great agent wherever you're going and let them help you navigate this ever-changing real estate landscape so you get a great home right here in Nashville. We are so grateful that you took the time to watch this video. Our team specializes in homes for sale. If you know someone thinking about moving to town, either buying or selling a home in Nashville, please pass on our names. We would be honored to help them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Every single week, we'll have new fresh content all about real estate here in Nashville. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.